Hello and welcome back to the MAEC. Here we are in our grand finals. It is once again NVCC up against ODU. It's a rematch from our last round robin game, but now it's for all the marbles.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one here. We're going to see the full salty run back for Nova here versus ODU. And it looks like we're going to be seeing a mid lane set.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at it and I was like, well, there's an on, there's a set, one of them's got to do it. Meanwhile, Volley actually just, chunking the one down, who now has to go back home. Won't be any issues for him though. Yeah, set mid. Talk to me about that. What's that like? Why would you do set?
It's going to be an interesting matchup versus the Orianna. It just gives a lot of CC and a little extra tank for the side of ODU. I'm interested to see. I've rarely seen set mid. It's a lot of set support or a set top, but not mid. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen.
Also, am I right to say that this is the first time that we've seen the Rumble? I think this is the first time we've seen it.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we see Rumble here. I'm not 100% sure on that one as well, but a Rumble jungle is an interesting matchup. But that Orianna is going to have a little fun poking that set, but if that set can get on that Orianna, it's not going to be much that Orianna is going to do. She's going to take a lot of that front-facing damage.
Yeah. So two big bruises up in the top lane. We've got a very anachronistic mid lane matchup. And Rel, attempts it. Doesn't really go their way.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice miss for Nova. They've been going to punish that Rel with a little bit of damage. Okay, that's going to be a nice W onto the Jinx. A little extra damage and a couple stacks.
Yeah, and that's what the bot lane's going to be about, I think.
Okay, which support is going to get their CC first?
Pretty much, right? Pretty much. Meanwhile, Leon utilizing their spells to get them over on the volley. Set continues to weather the storm in the mid.
Well, it's going to be a big fight in the top lane. Ornn's going to have to dash out with that extra shield on the side of Volley. So we're just going to see like standard farming going on. Not a lot of whole things going on right now in the Rift. We're just seeing a little bit of trading back and forth in between the lanes, but not a whole lot of action yet.
How you doing, Chris?
I am good. Doing extra fantastic.
That's what we want to hear. As the game does, you know, have its little lull and its moment.
So I'm interested to see where the first blood is going to come from the Rift. Oh, look at that. That ink from the Poppy is going to be a dead Ornn.
Absolutely perfect. And what a clean first blood hitting the bot lane set, as well as the Rumble going to get involved with the Realm with Facer. Alistair drops low, Alistair drops to the floor. Orianna TP's in. But I think that will be the end of things unless, Rumble feeling himself a little bit, playing around the tower range absolutely beautifully, but not all that much comes off it.
Yeah, it was a great trade down there in the bot lane. We did get the Orianna teleport to come through, so we still, both teleports are going to be down for the mid laners here.
Yep. With the first blood, though, I think it's got to be said that NVCC got the better of that trade.
Yeah, they did. They got the extra gold to come through, so that was a good trade on that terms, but it's still a back and forth matchup right now.
It's a weird matchup here at the top, in my opinion. It's like they're both just these slow, lumbering beasts. It's like they throw every attack they have at each other, and it doesn't matter. You're just kind of waiting for the jungler to come and make it interesting. Whereas mid lane, very, very dynamic in the sense that like they have very different roles.
Yeah, it's gonna be a scrappy fight up top. Mid lane is gonna be whether or not Seth's gonna make a stupid decision or not and get poked out by the Orianna, while bot lane is also the Fight Club. We have 2 lanes of Fight Club, and then one's just like, who's gonna make the first stupid choice?
Yeah. Of course, the first rule of Fight Club is that you don't make stupid.
Wait, I thought the first rule of Fight Club was anybody who get that joke. Oh, that's gonna be able to push in the flash around. Oh, that's gonna be a big escape by that Orianna there.
And luckily there's people around to save the Rumble. 3v3 here in the mid. Because we do have volume as well.
Yeah, and we see that flash is gonna go down by the Orianna, and the set flashed around to grab that Orianna to drag her back into the team fight, but she used her flash to get back out of that.
An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. A flash for a flash just smooths it out as much mobility as they once did. Jinx does get chunked by the tower once. Not ideal, but nothing to worry about either. Rumble, I feel, is being quite active on the map and could well continue that here in the bot lane. You see?
And Rumble's gonna be able to throw a couple wards down there to get the location of the Jinx. Oh, that blast plant! The Rumble's gonna jump over.
Audacious bravery.
It looks like everyone's just gonna walk out, and we're not gonna see any more brouhaha right now.
No, everyone walks away.
Super Galaxy Punishment Delivery Mode.
Dragon will likely be going away very soon. Alistair in the
Red team
region, in the vicinity.
Yeah, looks like we're. Oh, that Alistair's gonna push that Rel back. Oh, the Rumble all gonna be a good drink here.
It certainly is almost a dead Rel, and actually may well be the case as Volley chunks. One
And then here comes the Poppy with the dash. Oh, the knockout by the Alistair with the flash. Oh, probably called
Volley's in. The big bear. And Goldilocks says that's just right.
They're gonna pick up that double kill, 2 kills onto that Poppy. That Poppy's gonna start hurting more and more now.
Beautiful stuff from NCC. Volibear, I think, currently the star of the show for me.
Yeah, Volibear likes to yell Kobe, and right now he is doing a lot of damage getting that take around, but Orange's taking a lot of that top lane farm right now, grabbing that extra gold from the tower. Volibear has 1 plate, and now we see Orin with 4 here. Sorry, he didn't get that 4th one, with at least 3 plates here. Possibly looking to take the 4th, but it looks like they were trying to spot out that Poppy in the jungle taking her blue buff. Looks like we might be seeing a 2v1 here coming soon. Nope, they're just going to take that blue buff away.
I guess it's better than nothing. Rumble, of course. I don't think you can even use it.
It's the extra CD. Even though they don't use mana, it's the extra CD that helps the jungler.
Interesting, the set ahead on farm over the Oriana. Wouldn't have expected that personally.
Well, yeah, the set's able to bully the Oriana. Oh, that's gonna be a big pop-up with the Oriana.
There we go.
Oh, he's gonna be able to flip it out. He's gonna get the kill with his face breaker. He leaves himself alive.
And Poppy can try, but I don't think they're gonna be able to do much good. Poppy is big. At 3-0.
Yeah, Poppy is massive right now. Her ult's going to be able to disengage, and we see the orange teleporting back up top to prevent that volley bear from getting any more of those power plates.
Have a little bit more of a quiet moment. Moving towards the top lane, a set goes in onto the volley. Rumble's here. We're going to use the Rift Herald, and it looks like they're taking that top tower. Without too much resistance.
Yeah, it's going to be. It looks like we're going to probably have the tower trade. The Valor is going to go in. They're going to be under tower. The Poppy's on a rampage. The Jinx is going to be able to clean that up. The Jinx is doing a lot of tower damage. We're able to get that tower down. That was a beautiful engage for that Poppy.
Jinx does a lot of damage. Poppy is here on top of this set. The stutter step comes out, turns around, hits another one. There's no escape, I don't think, for this set. Turns around, does huge amounts of damage, flips in.
But Rumble's gonna get the double. This looks like a triple for the Rumble. Oh, that Oriana is absolutely low. The headbutt by Thorn. Oh, there's just blood being shed everywhere right now.
It is a back and forth game. Like, we got very lucky today, is all I'm thinking.
Yeah, there's been some amazing games all over the Rift today.
Not to throw some shade on previous MAEC pop-up tournaments, but I feel like we've had all of our best games ever today.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun today.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Wow. Where is the next fight going to be? It's going to be around the dragon. As Jinx and Poppy to make a start. Rumble. Once he's in, do they now think like after the dragon? They're certainly going to try to roll something in. Rumble doing pretty decent damage to the CC on the side of Nova. Huge amount. Set will flip it.
Oh, look at that volley back there. Everyone's so low.
Dear Lord, the Rumble, the Rel, the Kaiser as well. About managed to take one, I think, but oh dear Lord, it is a bloodbath. Oriana now on the run from the set. I think she was gone away, or maybe not.
Oh no! Oh, the W's gonna get her, but the tower.
Kaiser. The Jinx now on with the very hopeful ult. Can't quite catch.
The Kaiser's gonna go in. Oh, the Kaiser versus the Jinx. Oh, that Q is on click. Here comes that teleport in. The volley is there, but I don't think he's gonna be able to catch up to the Kaiser. That was just a prolonged, such a good team fight.
Well, well, well.
That was such a good team fight there.
10-12 then at the 15-minute mark. Set onto the Oriana, but Alistar is there to, you stay away. Like a protective older brother.
Absolutely. I just love the amount of like great engagements we're seeing. We're seeing that absolutely tie in the ability. Here comes that rumble again where that volley bear is gonna put in a lot of damage.
He really is in the rumble. Can they get away? No chances. Oh, Alistar gets the final hit, but he is set with the on. Flip is there. Ult as well. And also the run on. Is there any damage?
Oh, the volley bear's gonna push under tower.
Eventually, the
Oh,
set.
the striker is gonna do that. There's
An
no
Oriana.
Not an Oriana. Oh, the Oriana's one hit.
Oh,
That Stryberg is gonna be able to come back up again in the top lane. She's gonna barely be able to escape with her life. That set is still pushing, but Oriana is gonna escape with 48 health. Oh my goodness. But that set is possibly still looking for her.
It's really all about the quiet time between beatdowns.
But ooh, that was a interesting team fight to say the least in the top lane.
all right. We have a 700 gold difference game at the 17-minute mark. This is stunning stuff. Rumble face checks the Alistar, but Rel's here as well. Popping now adds to that. Kai'Sa can't really get in the fight very easily. I'm gonna have to see a little bit of a regroup on the side of ODU. Rift Herald taken. He was set.
Okay, here comes that ult in from Orange. Oh, and the Rumble ult's gonna come in with that damage. But that flash over the wall for that Oriana. Oh, that Orange is caught out by himself. The copy is not gonna be able to get them away. That shutdown goal is gonna be massive. A double kill for the Rumble, a triple kill for the Rumble.
It's all coming up, Flamethrower.
Oh, look at that set. The set's teleport is just gonna go through, but that volley's damage is gonna be way too much for the set.
Oh, it really is, and he jumps in one more swipe, shuts down the set that's had so much impact in the last few minutes falls.
It's a heck of a good team fight there. We got everyone across the rift. I think we'd have seen a still alive set if his teleport would have took just a half a second longer.
Yeah, very different indeed. Dragon. Shot. There we have it, taken by ODU, who still trail by 200 gold. Feels like momentum's kind of on their side to me. Although it is close because this volley bear is still doing so.
A lot of damage coming out from that volley. Every single time we see that volley in the fight, we see all the damage coming from him. Oh, and that Rumble's gonna pick off that Jinx. Rumble's on a rampage right now. 9-3 with a 400 gold bounty on their head.
get a bit of a breather as the players set up a little bit. Looking towards this Baron, perhaps, very early. I feel like one of the real patterns today is more aggressive and more early objective taking, actually. Really trying to play around the dragon time. We've seen so many Rift Heralds today, actually. More than usual. And the early Barons as well. Let's see if ODU are looking to make that a reality.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how like the kill breakdown, the gold breakdown it is across the Rift. We do see not a lot of gold in that bot lane right now, with respective like on both teams, 2 and 10 on the side of Nova and 2 and 7 on the side of ODU. And we've seen the focus is going to be in that jungle, in that top lane right now in this game. Can't uncredit Set in that mid lane. Set is doing work in that mid lane as well.
Let's start. They're going to be alright though. Just a little bit of damage. Nobody wants to commit too much. Would be hard to close the distance anyway. Along with the rumble getting a little bit boisterous in the top jungle. Are they thinking about this Baron? It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like we're gonna see a Baron coming out on the side of ODU. It looks like.
Flips the guys. That was pretty important. Oh, have it. Baron's off his low.
That Baron's all gonna come out. Look at that. Look at that horn ult.
It is. I think it's a fight that's okay for ODU as Fox does get taken down by the Kai'Sa. Here's the damage though coming out from the Jinx, but oversteps of that mark. Dropped in turn by the Kai'Sa. Alistar can't get it out. And look, the MAEC is where we play a really good game of League of Legends for 20 minutes and then ODU wins. That's just how this goes.
Yeah, that was a team fight. You saw that Volibear was nowhere near that fight. That extra damage was not there, and that's why they got absolutely destroyed in that fight.
You either hate or love to see it. Depends which college you go to, I guess. We don't play favorite series competitions, of course.
I mean, sometimes we do. I'm just kidding. Unbiased commentary.
You like Howard? Look, we all know you like Howard.
See, I'm more of a Cardinal guy because, you know, like, I'm just kidding. I do have a slight favoritism to who anybody plays Set, so if you want a little bit of commentator bias for the Set, you know what champion to pick.
Same for me, although nobody's ever picked those champions. But,
yeah.
Bit of Rise, bit of Cassidy, bit of Azir.
Yeah, it looks like when anybody picks Fresh, but look at this piece picked up.
Dawn, it's funny when you see a character like that. Are they really out of it? I don't know. Because Rumble just pushes forward onto the party ult there. For a more not that effective top turns it around.
Volibear
got very low and finally Volley gets the damage done. It's a double for them as the Alistar and the Volley now try and get away from it. Full mana, hugely effective. Make it 3, but the Volley's getting so much damage done. Is it going to shut down the Kai'Sa? Who now? Just to rely on the teammates to shut the Volibear down in turn, and there is the ace. 2 champions remain at the end, and once again, it is ODU winning the team fight.
Yeah, ODU came absolutely huge. But what did we talk about before? The main reason why Nova lost that team fight at Baron, what were they missing? That one star piece in that Volley. And what did Volley come through in that team fight was able to take several people down, keep the damage alive, was able to shut down that Kaisa and get extra gold. This volley will be the reason why Nova can come back in this game. Volley has to come up big. They're down 3k gold. They're down 2 dragons. ODU is going to be on Dragon Soul. We do have Baron coming up in another 2 minutes and 50 seconds. So this volley is going to need to be there in every single team fight if Nova's going to have a chance to win.
Let's hopefully see something happen. On Oriana trying to cover, but I think that might be a step too far. The Poppy tried to get involved as well.
Look at the volley bear.
So far, so good actually.
The volley bear on the Kaiser right now.
Coming out. Here's the Orn ult though. It's gonna hit on 2 as the volley. Sorry, the Alistar drops very low and potentially is Oliver
right now.
Kaiser turns, needs to help with the
Volley's
set.
ult going to come up in a second. Keep an eye on Volley's ult.
I will do. As Orn charges in. Volley. Gotta try for it. Shield is there. And the jump, but knocked down by Set.
That 3v1 was a little too much for that volley.
Yeah, I think things are getting away from Nova now.
Yeah, that was a massive team fight win on the side of ODU here. That volley did try to put the team on his back. Unfortunately, just a little bit too heavy right there.
Well. It feels like we're at the same place we were a couple of minutes ago, except now it's even worse. And the story is still very much, can you enable your volley enough to win a team fight? But it's getting tougher.
Yeah, that volley's able to stay alive in this team fight. We're going to be looking to see, like, a major difference in what's going on in this game. If Volley's dead, then Nova's dead.
Pretty much. Okay. I think this next fight is going to be pivotal. I think it's going to be the difference between a bridge too far and utter domination if ODU were to take it. See aggressive posturing here from the Rumble. They're setting themselves up for the Baron Orn now coming up. I would assume to help in that effort. And you can see the Jinx. I think they're aware that the Orn's going to be coming up and trying to cut him off at the mid. But meanwhile, Baron being taken. Are they going to be able to stop that in time? I don't think so.
This is going to be a big Baron take on the side of ODU. That extra push power, they're looking to push for the game here.
Yeah, on all 5 members as well, crucial to note. There we go, Baron buff minions in the mid. Baron buff minions in the top. 2 towers falling at once.
Oh, look at the Rel's trying to engage. Look at the Orn ult come through. The Rel's gonna get poked out.
2 turrets though, and I feel like they can back away here if they want to. Alistar will get into the set though. And that may well put the cat amongst the pigeons, but Alistar dropped so low.
Alright, so we need to keep an eye on the rotation for ODU here. Dragon's up in the next 28 seconds. They still do have Baron buff in these lanes. We need to see whether or not they're going to split push or just all focus on getting that dragon. Because this dragon is Dragon Soul for them. And Nova knows this. Look at their rotation down into that dragon. We are still missing members of ODU going back. We see 3 making their way towards that bot lane right now. Dragon is coming up. And it looks like Nova might be trying to hopefully bait that dragon to get a nice spread out team fight into that ODU, but they're gonna just quickly burn it down, save off soul point, and we're gonna go back to possibly just farming here. Baron is still up just for a little bit longer on the side of ODU. Let's see if they're able to actually take down those inhibitor towers.
Kills the deficit. Copy. I think yeah, he's just going to be pushing in the bottom on his own. Well, the 4 members of ODU posturing around the middle looking for an open. While the tower being taken pretty much for free, and there's going to be no answer from Nova for that. See, they just have this presence in the mid, which allows the bot push to go on uncontested. And they don't have good 5v4. They can't really force it now as they switch down off lane in confidence. The damage is ridiculous. This game is over.
The double kill on the Rumble.
All alone. Not happening. It's not happening. Even one little bit. Volley will take down Kaiser, but Alistair is gone, and I don't think Volley can 1v4, maybe 1v1 up against the Rumble, but here's the set. Here is the cavalry, and that will be that ace for the side of ODU, and the first map of this grand finals will be going to them.
Yeah, that was an excellent match up to 20 minutes. As you said earlier, we see good games until 20 minutes, and then ODU absolutely wins at the end. And that's both true here.
Look, they are the reigning champions for a reason, looking to go back to back to back, I believe. We will be back for potentially the conclusion of the LOL pop-up in just a few.
Resources, even for kids out there, like this game gym where you can see gamers are here to be coached, hone their skills, but they can also find a mentor that teaches them about moderation.
Trying to deal with the 3 angry zombies members that are on.
Nova looking to clear it out. Strong aggression here from Chungite Egg.
Martial arts skills, do that back there. So good, so powerful.
looking to put an end to it now. Flips it up and over. Can he get in? No!
It's very
Three-way, they have to earn that.
Alongside Joey Courtside, King McDermott, my name is John Fiasco Byram, and welcome to this week's 2v2 Rocket League tournament.
We've got no shortage of skilled players.
Trying to clear it out. More Styles there, looking to pass it to his teammate, but it's going to be pushed aside.
That's how we do it. Yeah.
Every person in this tournament at this point is incredibly good at what they do.
We are powerful.
We are influential.
We are diverse.
We are artistic.
Somos creativos.
We are excitement.
We are Washington, D.C. strong.
We are united by the game.
Who's ready for some fireworks?
Introducing the Mid-Atlantic Esports Conference, co-founded by Events DC and Game Gym. We're bringing you a competition to showcase the amazing college esports talent found right here in the DMV. Schools from Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. face off in 8 weeks of intense matches, featuring Rocket League, Overwatch, and League of Legends. Only one can be the best, so who are you cheering for? Check out MAEC.gg for more information on the teams, the games, and the future of esports in the DMV.
Hello and welcome back for potentially the last time today to the MAEC here for our LOL pop-up. We're in the grand finals. ODU is one match up and as such are on match point in this best of three. The challengers, NVCC, they've put on a great showing in both the first game of the grand finals as well as in the round robin versus ODU, but close. No cigar. Super Justice guy, talk to me about these drafts and talk to me about the changes that NVCC are going to have to bring to conquer ODU.
Yeah, they're going to need to bring a little bit of extra oomph in that bot lane. But the one thing I would like to point out, we know our favorite top laner has a 100% win ratio here in the MAEC. And we see Camille is coming out on the side of Nova here. So it's going to be whether or not Nova's going to be able to keep up that Camille blessing, or we're finally going to see Camille finally take a loss here in the MAEC and have ODU sweep the grand finals 2-0. The one thing I will say, ODU is currently 2-0 against Nova today. So whether or not we're going to see the 3-0 on the day versus Nova, we're about a game away to see.
Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, does Camille finally fall in the MAEC? That is sort of the story. Once again, I believe we are back to ODU being blue and red being signed for Nova. We do see a Galio, we see a Xin Zhao, we see a Camille. These are some pretty heavy hitters in MAEC history, typically having performed well.
Yeah, we do see these champions a lot here. So, like I said, the one thing I'm focusing on is that Camille in that top lane, whether or not we're going to see another Camille victory here or not.
Yeah, so Camille up against the Urgot. The Urgot can take a lot of damage.
Oh, look at that!
Survive, and yeah, this is
not
not
the
a great
Camille!
start.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
The Camille is gonna get picked off in the top lane. Uh-oh, Caster's curse coming here.
Here it is. I mean, it's always a factor. You've got to consider this when you're in esports.
Whether or not that Caster's curse is gonna come in or not.
Always will. Always will. I think it should honestly be a service that we're paid for. Like, one of these teams should be paying us to cast curse the other.
Yeah, my favorite Caster's curse was a commentator in the Overwatch League. Whenever he wore that team's merch, they lost. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That engage, that Xin Zhao. But the Braum is gonna stun him. Oh, they ignite, they heal. Oh, that's a scrappy engage down there in the bot lane. A lot of summoner spells used.
As helpfully pointed out by the Braum. A Braum whose summoner name is Insane Jinx while playing with a Jinx. That's not confusing at all.
That is true. Well, let's just say, look, we got Gwen in the top lane, but they're playing Urgot. Oh, that Galio dash, that chip damage is going to come on that Vlad. Vlad's going to be able to heal that back up. But keep an eye on that Xin Zhao. Okay, he decided not to rotate up there. Ooh, the Galio Ignite's going to come out. Ooh, the Galio's going to be one hit. The flash. The Vlad is actually able to live after getting shot by the turret.
Oh,
that's a big pick up for ODU and Vlad there.
Well, and I think what's important to note here is in the games that have been so close, up to about that 20-minute mark, you've probably sided with NVCC thinking, you know, they've got the better out of the early game, and they've still lost in the end. If ODU gets ahead early, who knows what this fight looks like.
Yeah, even take a look at the top lane. We have the Camille behind already. That one kill. The Urgot's already got a pickaxe, so that extra damage is gonna come out. And like when we see ODU go up early, we don't see them lose, and they're up 2 kills at the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, and we just haven't really seen a play. You know, we were talking about this Camille was supposed to be the danger.
Oh, look at that.
Backfill, so yeah, Xin Zhao's here. And the Jinx drops ever so low, ever so quickly. Polymorph as well.
Look at that on the bot lane. It looks like it got canceled.
It did. Camille cancels the Urgot TP as Kindred comes to help with the Brown, but it's up against 3. Xin Zhao is still hit. Down comes the Vlad. And that may well be the difference maker, as in will fall. Brown very low though. Does Galio fancy it? No, has to back away. Too many bodies in there.
No, look at that poke from that Urgot. The Urgot was looking for an opening versus that Camille. Fortunately, couldn't find one. And just looking around the race, look at that engage from the Galio right under the tower. Vlad's gonna have to pull to prevent any more tower aggro from coming onto him.
I personally find Vlad to be such a frustrating champion to play against.
Yep, he has a lot of health regain abilities, plus that pool to basically escape anything that's going on with him. He's a fun champion to play, not fun to lane against.
That's a big taunt. Oh, it's a huge one. The Galio doing decent damage but dropping low. Vlad is able to pull and get away though, and forces the Galio home. So that is a definite win there for the Black.
Yeah, that Galio was driven under 50 health there. So close to getting taken down.
That could be a plating for that.
And look at that extra damage went onto that Xin Zhao there. That 2-0 Vlad is going to deal a lot of damage. Even though that Camille did start it behind, she's able to push the Urgot underneath the tower currently right now. She is going to possibly be locked out from some farm, but that Urgot is going to still hurt her often at the start. Oh, another taunt onto the Vlad. Not a lot of damage is going to come down. That still prevents that Vlad from getting that tower plate, but he finally is able to get it.
I feel like the mid matchup is quite telling for how this game is going. We have a pretty stable top lane. But the Vlad, I feel like, does just continue to eke out a small advantage here. And that could be the difference maker. These teams have been so close to being matched.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, loses a placing.
Away.
Decent damage there.
He could possibly be kiting that Urgot. Okay, here comes the Camille off the dash from the Galio. It's gonna be one dead Urgot there.
There we go. That's nice. That's very nice for DCC.
Yeah, now that Urgot is gonna be playing from behind again, because now that Camille's gonna have that damage, that kill caught up. That Sheen's gonna deal that extra damage when she does an ability. So he's going to start getting chunked more and more. That Urgot's going to now need to play a little bit safer than what he's been doing.
Look at this though, in the pot. Dragon going to be taken, but meanwhile, Xin Zhao onto the Rift Herald, basically off the line. As soon as the Rift Herald spawned, Xin was in. And so it's going to be objective for objective.
Mind you, though, since I was going to take a little longer because he is doing that repair slowly, there's still time for a recontest from ODU, but looks like ODU is not going to be able to get there. Repaired over to Zen, and we might be seeing a push in that top lane. Oh, Vlad is diving. The Galio's going to go super low. Vlad, no pool. He's going to take the power shot. Oh, the Braum had to come back and clean it up. They're able to get the kill on the Galio. We're probably going to see another tower play go down here in mid lane.
Yeah, I would expect so. The Vlad and the Braum. Zin's going to try and make them think twice, as well as the Lulu coming up. But meanwhile, in the top lane is Camille onto the Kindred, doing a lot of unreturned damage for a while there. Of course, Kindred is invulnerable. Well, not invulnerable, but incapable of dying. So we'll be able to get away.
Oh, the Jinx is just going to be by herself. They're going to be able to use the Lulu ult to keep her up. That Ignite is going to take her down, but the Lulu almost got killed by the tower. But still, that's going to be a free kill in that bot lane.
Yeah, lovely stuff.
Oh, the dive on from the Camille.
Okay, 4-3 then. 4 kills came quite quickly for ODU, but now it's looking like a pretty even game. 1k, all that separates them, and a drain.
Well, that's going to be a lot of damage onto that Urgot.
Yeah, just chipping away bit by bit. Once again, trying like such a big gap. See? Zinjao onto the Kindred. Ooh, gets dropped himself. Huge damage. Now Galio, a difficult situation as well. Are they going to be able to get out here as the Brown does chase? Kindred will get the final hit, and that's 2 kills almost from nowhere for NBCC.
Yeah, that's a really good kill to take down that Galio there. But look at that Camille again. Oh, the Camille's going to get flipped back and just get chunked down by the Urgot, taking a lot of damage there. Just out of range of the tower, unfortunately, that would have dealt a lot more damage. Possibly could have killed that Camille with that Urgot ult.
Very dangerous. Galio goes in onto the Jinx, and that's a quick hit.
This is gonna be top tower here. Oh, we see that ult onto the Camille. The field gets super low. Just a few seconds away from getting ulted. Not enough damage out on the Camille to absolutely end her. It looks like we're gonna see this Braum. He's not gonna be able to escape. And just like that, we are back at a 6-6 tie. We actually see a lead in gold for the side of Nova right now.
Good stuff. Really, really good stuff, actually.
Oh, look at that Kindred. The Kindred's going to have to pop on her ult. Kelly's going to come down. God.
So close, but it's not close enough. Now, I've got potentially out of position here. Gonna get drawn back in, dropping very low. Zinjao is on top of him, will take him out. A couple of tower shots that'll be okay as the polymorph is there. Zinjao, though, very low. Here's the Jinx. Can't make up the ground.
The lead.
Nova.
Yeah, the lead now taken by Nova here. Now about almost a 2k gold lead coming through after those fights. Picked up a couple objectives. Was a great way to fight in lane. The one thing I will say about this fight, it was missing that Vlad who still deals tons of damage.
Yeah, and also beautifully survivable as well, right? Sort of a jack of all trades in a certain sense. And it is, if I'm looking at it, I think the Vlad, yeah, absolutely is the strongest champion that ODU currently have on the list.
Yeah, correct. That Urgot was looking strong earlier, but unfortunately has fallen off right now. It looks like we do see a dragon actually come out for the side of ODU right now.
Yeah, that's nice. And they're going to be able to take tower here as well, or at least expect so. And now playing pretty aggressively, taking some of the enemy jungle. As the Vlad will clear one more wave, and then surely the turret will fall. Kindred stealing a blue buff, I do believe. Yeah, nice. Very, very nice. Maybe one of these fellas.
We are going to spot off the Kindred. The Kindred's going to not live through that. That Vlad's going to need to get out there right now.
Maybe a little bit green. I'm interested. Do they go straight to Rip Herald with this?
I would go straight to Rip Herald if I was them. It was a great buff transfer onto the Kaisa, who's going to have that CD. It's going to be able to bust out her Qs, her Ws much longer, and be able to sustain herself through these fights.
I'm sort of slipping away. The opportunity for the Rip Herald, I think, is gone. But still, it was a good trade for NBC.
Yeah, grab a jungler, grab that buff back. Oh, that ult's gonna come out. It's gonna catch the Lulu that flash.
Dropping lower and lower, the Vlad now finally having a say in this game. Kaisa fancies it, but Kindred comes in with a little bit of a save, flashes there, shut down onto the Kaisa, and now the Galio probably thinks better of it. Kind of had a little go for this, but no. As the Vladimir just pushes forward this big, life-stealing bruise of her character in the front that does so much damage as well. And they're pushing their advantage beautifully. They take one pick, they realize the Kaisa is integral to the fight for NBCC. They take two turrets and they walk away. Fantastic, fantastic stuff.
The same thing is running true right now. We play a close game of Overwatch, 20 minutes come through, and ODU starts pulling away to take the win. And now we see that they had the advantage on the side of Nova after winning that team fight, but they could not press their advantage. A lot of indecisions in that mid lane caused them to lose that fight down there, lose their gold lead, and effectively looks like it might cost them the game in the long run.
You know, it really could. So Sinzao sneaks a dragon. No, sorry. The Kindred snuck a dragon, and then they just get a pick, and then they push and push and push. And now, where we once had a lead for NVCC, we have higher, even.
Oh, look at that massive damage from that Vladimir. The Sinzao got the shutdown goal.
1v3?
Nah, he's not that strong. He already wasted all his burst damage on that Sinzao to burst him down. Unfortunately, he's gonna go get taken down, lose his shutdown gold, but still, that was an amazing burst down onto that Sinzao.
It was like the counter-strike clutch, so it's like, he did not win.
Yeah, if he'd have won these, I would have PayPal'd him $20, because that would have been, yeah, 20. Actually, you know what? I'd have probably bought his damage. That would have been an amazing turnaround there. I knew it wasn't going to happen, so it was a surefire bet, but that Jinx ult, big.
Meanwhile, Camille trying to get what she can done, but with the assistance of Lulu, but they want an inhibitor tower, I think, Chris.
Yeah, look at that mid lane push there. 3 of them mid, looks like they might be rotating up top, that Braum is. But it looks like they have the Scuttle Crab, and it's going to take a massive damage off that inhibitor tower. But I guess they're just going to rotate, allow the Scuttle Crab to die, and they're going to possibly be taking that tier 2 top lane tower.
Rotate up. Brown got in the front, Kindred ready to pounce the Galio. We'll try, but it is quite futile.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see 5 towers down on the side of ODU right now. Oh, look at the Vlad's damage, but he's not gonna want to take this fight here.
Yeah, the Camille with the Lulu there is one of
down.
Some of the cooldowns will be coming back for the Vlad though. Will use the pull, jumps out, but Zin is there to collect the Dragon. Soonish.
Yeah,
There
unfortunately, he's not going to be able to pull out of that lockdown, so he's going to be stuck in there the entire time, and that's why he got taken down. So Dragon's going to go to the side of Nova here quite easily. Yeah, this game is pulling back. We're almost at that 20-minute mark like we see for ODU's power spike. The question is Nova going to be able to stop that power spike this game?
Yeah, the ODU plot armor does kick in very short. That's when things get real dull here at the MAEC, as ODU continues to be the team to beat. Okay, Dragon goes the way of Nova. It's a 1k disadvantage, nothing too major, but a very low HP turret in the mid there, and turret fallen every other way. Brown trying to be a little bit of a spotter here. The Jinx has the damage, the Vlad as well. Probably going to start playing with his team a little bit more. He's been playing very solo, getting a pick and then getting picked, and that's not really working out for them. But we saw in the one really successful team fight they had, it was because the Vlad was there. Baron is up and ODU won.
Yeah, this is going to be a big Baron fight for the side of Nova here. They're able to secure this Baron against ODU. We have a game once again. Baron is going down relatively fast. Looks like that Zen is going to go in and try to steal it, but ODU is actually able to secure it, but they do lose Braum in the process. It looks like we might be losing more than Braum here.
Right,
oh, that damage onto the Zen now.
And got hit up against 3, dropping like a pulse.
The shutdown onto
damage. Here comes the Camille. Onto the Kindred, double kill there. Tyson onto the Vlad. Falls. Does flash away, turns it though. Life steal is there. Tyson falls. Camille so low. Turns out for the triple life. And she kills the Vlad. And that is sensational stuff from the Camille. The favorite of the MAEC.
The Camille's going to pick up that triple. Go up to 4-1. Absolutely beautiful team fight by that Camille.
Yeah, couldn't have played it any better, really. Chose the targets very well. Played right at the limit. Got pretty low. But still alive. And that is fantastic stuff.
Yeah, an excellent team fight. Even though
ODU after 20 minutes, though, with a 2k lead. Now what?
Now we just need to play script breaker. We need to destroy the script here for the side of Nova, because we see time and time again that ODU just keeps that 20 minutes.
The story to repeat itself as they are pushing in the mid with the Baron. Tyson was left away. Meanwhile, Camille up top could well find the Brown, or does the Brown find her? We have a lot of action all across the map right now. Urgot sees a few. Brown will come into collapse with the plan, with the Jinx, with the Kindred. I think if you have to get on top of anyone, Zinjao blocking the wave, and now the Galio, but the Galio is dropping down. Oh, this is pretty hard. Zinjao doesn't take it down, but the backline is him, and the Galio like everybody's low. Camille comes in. 1, 2, make it 3, 4 perhaps. Oh, dead with the Kaiser, but it is the 8.
A triple out for the Camille, a double for the Kaiser. Absolutely great team fight. If I'm Nova here, they have a 5-kill advantage. They still are down in the goal lead because of the towers, but this is an amazing way, and as I said, they take a tower, take the goal lead barely. This is an amazing comeback for them.
And it's all off the back of the Camille, it's got to be said, in each of these team fights. Yes, we've seen the likes of Galio perhaps get a little bit more value than they should, and, you probably live longer than maybe they should, but it's because of the Camille in the backline, getting the early picks in the fight and cleaning up at the end. Integral to this game still being competitive.
Yeah, Camille seems like she should be possibly a permaban here. Like we said at the start, as Camille gets stronger, she does not lose. She did take that first kill early and we had our doubts, but Camille told us to shut up here and she took a 2 minute.
Right, is up. Xin Zhao gonna fall down low. So playing with fire, now turning around.
Camille blocked down.
She's so tanky though, she's gonna take down the Kindred, but will fall herself, as does the Kaiser. It's the Vlad in the backline that gets it all done, and ODU Blood Armor back.
Camille got taken down early, wasn't able to survive after that lockdown, and that Blood Armor is thick here. ODU's keeping that script, ripped it back out, printed it back out for Nova and said we stick to it. And now we're looking at a massive gold lead on the side of ODU now. And it looks like we're probably going to have this inhibitor tower and this inhibitor go down in the mid lane. And we're looking at a tier 2 tower in the bot lane as well.
Rough for NDCC, who have fought so valiantly to put themselves in contention in this game, but ODU is doing what ODU tends to do. Enemy jungles flew up, always nice. This Kindred has been... I mean, Kindred's just like a really annoying champion, let's be honest. There's nothing more frustrating than seeing someone on 1 HP and not being able to kill them. And it feels like she's got so much value out of that all game.
Yeah, she was able just to absolutely just get low, pop her ult. The one good thing about it, that Kindred ult, it does have a long cooldown timer, so you won't see it in every team fight.
Yeah, for sure. But I feel like oftentimes they get the initiation on the Kindred, and it's like, it doesn't matter. You want to fight the Kindred at the end of the fight, not at the beginning.
That is 100% true.
We do have both teams looking towards the Baron. Camille. Perhaps, yeah, thinking, do I go bot? Do I come fight mid? A little bit of hesitation. I'm not too sure if Nova really know what they want to do at the moment. The objective is clear. It is take this.
Yeah, take this Baron, and we're possibly looking to see the end of the game here. Baron's gonna be integral to the push of ODU.
They're gonna try and jump in. Oh, got immediately destroys the Xin along with the Jinx. Galio falls as well. That was not the level of coordination that Nova needed to keep themselves in this game, in this series, in this tournament. As the death push, the Mark Doctrine comes out from ODU now, 7k to the good, and with Baron buff, Super Inhib about to fall. This is dire straits right now for Nova.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to see probably a Nexus Tower is going to get taken here. They're still in a 5v3 for the next 10-ish seconds. It looks like ODU might possibly have to back up. Oh, that's a lot of damage onto that Lulu, but that Vlad is going to get taken down by the Kaisa. But look at that Kindred. Kindred's trying to keep herself up. Unfortunately, unable to get away. But still, look at that. ODU is still coming out on top here. And they're going to be able to take down this bot inhibitor tower and this inhibitor here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no stopping that. Galio and Camille, both pretty dangerous as far as Nova champions go. And that's all they can do up against Brown and the other. Nice mix that they've got left over. Got enough tank, they've got enough damage as well, and the Baron buff cannot be underestimated.
Yeah, it looks like this is just going to be a back off and reset for ODU here. They're one fight, one push to the finish right now. I don't expect them to take anything stupid here at like it's staying in their base. If they stay too long, we'll probably lose off 3 down without that Baron buff. But look at that Camille diving in. Oh, the Camille's going to get knocked out. She's going to get stunned in a moment, but that Hourglass is going to come in clutch.
I'm wondering, as the Camille jumps in once again, perhaps flashes over the wall. Camille still wants more. Anton Jinx doing the damage. Pretty much a 1v3 though, if the Lulu can't really contribute that much, and now Vlad's it, doing the damage. Zinjao will jump in, Brown dropping low, but I think he can get rid of it. He's got the teammates.
They're going to get the stun.
There we have it. Kaiser as well, going to form a Zergot crossing.
Urgot's going to get the slipper here.
Galio. Bye-bye Lulu, perhaps.
Oh, Lulu's gonna just escape with her life, but Lulu's not gonna be enough to save Nova here. We're gonna be saying congratulations to ODU once again, going back here in our MAEC pop-up. Plot armor run fit 20 minutes. Everything goes good for ODU.
There it is. They do it again, and